Why isn't it going live? There we go. Holy shit. I guess that stream key or something must have, it's a pre-made stream key that I've used it a billion times before on here, but all of a sudden, no matter what resolution I was doing, it was telling me they were all bad. I tried 1080p, I tried 1440p, I tried 4K, I tried different bit rates, and it was telling me they were all bad. Is the mic muted? No, it's not muted. Stop trolling. Oh my god, that was annoying. I hate scheduling streams through YouTube scheduler. I can't stand it. So I got to delete all those keys and make fresh ones because they don't work anymore. I don't get what the hell that's about, even though I've used them before. Sorry, I've literally been here since 7 o'clock, had everything set up, and I'm like, yes, sweet, ready to go. Everything's going to be perfect. It's going to be lovely. Yeah. I have the easiest time usually streaming on Facebook. The only thing is that Facebook, for some reason, does not like 4K out of my rig. No matter what I do, I don't know if that's a YouTube issue or it's an OBS issue. Is it in 4K? Usually it like starts it in 4K, then it comes back and says it's the resolution's not supported. Which, what the hell's that about? Yeah, see, it only is doing 1440p here. Which, who cares? It's just me talking, but... Yes, I got a Dreamcast on launch. I just pre-ordered Link's Awakening today. I downloaded it, but Facebook had an offer, and I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, Rich, yeah, unsupported resolution. There we go. Unsupported resolution. I cannot, even though I have gigabit Ethernet, a 4K capture card, a 4K camera, YouTube does not, it's not in my cards, it's not in my destiny to stream in 4K. I don't know why. But, what the hell was I saying? Yeah, they offered me something, and I really didn't think it was going to be... I'm like, all right, it's not like I stream a lot. I like Bulletstorm and Doom equally. Game Zone, thank you for the super chat. But Astral Chain, I'm not really... I mean, Astral Chain's good. It's just not... I don't know. I'm not, like, getting into it. Square Enix graphics look better than you do in a mirror. Yeah, they made me an offer. And I'm like, you know what? I don't really stream that much anyway. I'm going to start streaming more on this second channel. It's not like streaming's a huge part of what I do. So I'm like, all right, I have that small portion of my audience, and I'm sure they'll follow if they want to, or if they're on Facebook, and if they don't care about Facebook, they'll just follow me there. I did not expect. I was kind of shocked at the backlash, and like I said, I thought about it. I kind of didn't think, I thought about it for a long time, and I was thinking, you know what, no big deal, because I had the offer given to me a while ago, but apparently it was a big deal, so. Well, it wasn't supposed to. I had to stream preload. I got to get rid of those stream keys. They're bad. My old stream keys don't work anymore. I had this computer on from like before 7 o'clock. I mean, I'm like, cool. I got OBS updated. I put the right stream key in. I actually created an event. And I'm thinking, sweet. This is all going to go smooth sailing, because I never had an issue streaming on this channel. The one and only W. Rich, you back away from Facebook faster than a fat man in a solid bar. I don't know the analogy there, but you got to listen to people, man. And I listened to people, and it, like I said to you, I saw some of the people who weren't happy with it. It wasn't that it was trolls. It was people that I know were genuine fans of the show, and they were like, "Oh, Rich, yeah, I'm not doing it, dude." And I'm like, "Oh, man." It was kind of disheartening because, like I said, but you have to listen. You got to learn when it's constructive criticism and people are paying attention, and you got to pay attention when people have valid criticisms, and it was valid. But like I said, I thought about it a long time, and that's why I was kind of like a little disheartened by it. But you got to do what you got to do. Hold on one second. You got to know when to listen to your audience. Yeah, but dude, I just ignore them. If I can ignore them and they're directing their trolling at me, you could definitely ignore them because they're not even directing it at you. I'm not a big fan of the Final Fantasy series. It's funny, I actually like 15 and 14 the best. It makes me want to get a mint Dreamcast. I had one a while back like an idiot and I sold it. What do I think of Aladdin on the Genesis? It's weird. Even as a kid, Jay, dude, thank you. Everyone, thank you for your super chats, by the way. Even as a kid, intro guy is watching, by the way, he just told me. I mean, it's definitely one of the most visually impressive Sega Genesis games out there. And I do think the Sega Genesis version of Aladdin, which was actually a different developer, I believe Capcom developed it for the SNES, I thought it was superior. But once I don't know, just after like a few levels, I just kind of got like even as a kid, I remember getting it when it came out, and I'm like, it just lost my interest. Graphically, it's a great game, but it lost my interest. I agree with Dave 2D on the on the new iPhone. Wait till next year. It's another small upgrade. And it's not worth getting this one. Because one of the big things I think is coming with the next iPhone is I think they're going to, I think they're going to have USB-C with the next iPhone from next year. So that's game changing. You know what I mean? So don't buy this year's iPhone. I would keep the iPhone 10 until next year, Matt Jose. I would definitely do that. There's people I know, like I know a guy who just upgraded. He's actually helped me film some of my videos. He just upgraded to the iPhone SE and he's happy as a pig and shit with it. Do a lot of cardio. Actually, I just did 10,000 steps today. There's a lot of people that love the SE, especially if you're not gaming on your phone. Like, the camera for just taking stills is fine. I don't even know, did they announce the iPhone? I'm like out of the loop on it. I'm like, I have zero interest in the new iPhone. And I have zero interest in the new Note. Like I have the S8 or S10 Plus. I'm okay with this one. I love this phone. Love this phone. You have a super chat opinionated junkie? Sorry, did I? Not impressed with the square graphics. I haven't played Uncharted before. Maybe Uncharted 4 does look better. I knew what they're showing what they're doing with path tracing and ray tracing. I got to look more into path tracing. I read a few articles and I got the summary from Wikipedia for the video I made today, but I got to understand, I got to wrap my mind around path tracing more. I like the S10, and it's sad too. This is the last Android phone from Samsung that'll probably have a headphone jack. That's depressing. That really depresses me. $2060 is a little more than okay. You could do some decent. You could do some pretty good. Hell, you could do 4K gaming with a 1060. I proved it. Family's doing pretty good. I have, you know what, I'm going to do a review on it. I got to do the second part of that PC budget build video where I do the benchmarks. That I got to work on this week. Shit. That's way late. But after that, even though Oculus sponsored me for the S video, which money, like sponsorship aside, I really like the Oculus Rift S. I bought, and I probably could have gotten one, a free sample, but I bought purposely the Oculus Quest. I'm not being sponsored. It has nothing to do with Oculus. I spent full price. They didn't give me a discount, nothing. And I'm going to do a review on that. I think the Oculus Quest, I still think that VR is going to be a niche market, but I think it's going to expand more and definitely be more profitable and viable, and the Quest shows the future of VR. Anywhere you go, you have virtual reality now. You just put it on. That's the computer. They have the OLED in there. You have it has a Snapdragon processor, and you play Robo Recall in there. You play Beat Saber, and you play Super Hot. It is phenomenal. And this is coming from a guy, you guys know how skeptical I was about VR. I still think VR is not going to like take, until VR is like a pair of glasses like this, something like that. It's not, and it's like really useful. I don't think, everyone's going to walk around with a headset on, but the Quest has blown me away. The Quest is pretty dope. Why is there no girls at your college, Skilled Rook? Or do you go to like an all-dude school or something? What is the meaning of purpose? I'm not sure what you mean, dude. LG, I think, is the last company left. Well, I already pre-ordered Link's Awakening. I have it on there. That's coming soon. The Valve Index. You know what though? Like, see, then I saw Linus Tech Tips review, and that to me just turns when he was setting up the lighthouses, and it was like, oh, this big setup. I'm not like, that's what I like about the S too. And this is like, I'm just saying this. I'm being fully honest here, and the reason why I'm saying that because we are Richie, we're sponsored by them. The S, all you do, and the Quest is even easier. All you do with the S, plug in the display port into your graphics card, plug the USB 3 into one of your USB 3 ports on your computer. You set up the Guardian with the S. You tell it where the floor is, and you're playing games because all the sensors are built right into the headset. With the other companies, and I'm not like trying to throw shade at anybody because I'm sure there's benefits to how they do it. Like I remember I had a HTC Vive, and it was a pain in the ass to set up the lighthouses, man. At least to me. What is the purpose of meaning? Not sure what you mean, my dude. Voice reveal at 30k subs. Here's the cucumber. Hey, Castlemania Games. Oh, shut up. That review for the M Classic's doing pretty good. Sorry I didn't give it more of a glowing review, but I got to keep it real, man. I wasn't that blown away by it. I like what it did with Wii games, but I wasn't that impressed what it did with the Switch. I think they're asking a little too much money for, and the other thing about it is they want you to use it with like the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, but they don't utilize HDR with it. It's not compatible with HDR signals. Oh yeah, man. I'm not, you know, the reason why, I mean, I have no issue with receiving samples. I don't know who, is it Ryan from Castlemania Games running the account right now? But the reason why with the Quest, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to buy it with my own money because it just came off a sponsorship video with the S. So I'm like, I want people to really know, like, look, this is, I bought with full price, my own money. I got the 128 gigabyte version. My opinions, the money came out of my own pocket. They're definitely 300% my own. Not that they aren't my own with samples, but when you come off a sponsorship, like if Marseille sponsored me and then I do a video right after and they send me a sample, people are going to be like, but dude, you were just sponsored by them. That's why I bought the Quest. What's up, Def Clock Kills? DSP, he hates me. He thinks I hate him because I've been like critical of him in the past before. I don't hate him. I don't hate DSP. I'm just impressed too. Who wrote that about VR half pint? I'm just impressed too that if you really, it's a Snapdragon 835 chipset in there. That's a 2017. Like it's not even like they even have a Snapdragon 855 in there. That would be a modern flagship phone chipset. They're using a flagship chipset from 2 years ago. And it has 4 gigs of RAM, and it's like it runs. I mean, granted, the games obviously don't look as pretty, but like Robo Recall runs great on there. I think that's the preferred way to play Robo Recall. Yes, it looks much prettier when you play it on the S, but just to have that freedom, not having to worry about a wire, is just great. Yeah, of course it does. I have beast consoles. I have in my bedroom. Big ups to Liquid Richard. In my bedroom, I have a 2080 Ti hooked up to my 4K TV. But I'm still gonna buy the consoles. When are they bringing Halo games? The Master Chief Collection. When are they starting to bring that to Steam? I want that. That's what I really want. I don't have any more. See, it's so funny. They like Halo Reach beta is going on right now. It's so funny. People want me to do like sequels to some videos I did, but those stories are real stories, man. Like if I don't have any more to tell them, like I'm not gonna make them up. I guess people kind of like are hinting, Rich, but just make up interesting stories because you tell them interesting. Yes, I'm still using the GH5. I'm actually using that right now. Hell yeah, I'm hyped for Dying Light. I was just playing Dying Light I was just playing that a couple days ago. Not even a couple, maybe yes, no, yes, a couple days ago. Is it across the X now? Is that what the whole thing was? I mean, it wasn't newsworthy. I wasn't going to make a video on what Sony calls the X on the controllers. Is that what it? Is it the cross? Is that what it's supposed to be? No, no more kids. I don't know how I feel about you having stamina going up like ladders and stuff though, because I watched the whole trailer, that 26-minute thing. Um, and I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to they're trying to make you think about like choices you make about climbing and doing stuff like that. And they're also making it too that at nighttime when you're being chased, it's more stressful. But it's like, oh, that could get annoying though. You see, I don't know how I feel about it. I have to play it. I know you could upgrade it. Like you had stamina with certain things in the original Dying Light, and my character's so upgraded that like I never run out of breath and I never get winded swinging weapons. But they're coming out with a new Terminator movie. I don't even know. No, that budget rig that I'm doing the set that I built for you guys, and I'm going to do the second part on. I'm at least going to get all the benchmarks together this week and maybe have it up by the weekend. Has a 580 in it. Runs great. Runs VR great too. I tried a bunch of VR. I played Super Hot VR. I played Beat Saber VR, and Robo Recall, and it runs those great, man. And they actually the R5 2600 I have in there actually is cheaper now, so it's actually kind of good. I waited to do the second part because I'm going to have all the Amazon affiliate links again, and you could even get the 6-core processor even cheaper. I'm not super hyped for Death Stranding. I mean, I know Hideo Kojima. He's a brilliant guy, but I never was really a I wasn't even a Metal Gear Solid fan that much. Even younger, I remember when Metal Gear Solid came out for the PS1. I'm like, I get why people like this, but it ain't my thing. Watch the trailer. Okay, I'll watch a trailer. Yes, I'm hyped for Doom. Yes, I am. When does Doom Eternal come out? I'm seeing mixed reviews on Borderlands 3. I was thinking of playing that on stream. Didn't give up on Facebook already. I saw it was a very unpopular opinion and I never went through with it. Hell yeah, I'm hyped for Doom. I'm going to buy that for PC. I'm going to buy it for Switch. So I'm going to have the portable version and I'm going to have the PC version. Intro guys just wrote to me. Did you say Meat Saber? Intro guy would probably like VR though. He's not a gamer, but I know he would like VR. Can I flex my packs? Yes. Thank you, Jackson. There you go. There are my packs flexing. It's gonna be really awkward to see that back with. Yeah, so I Doom 64 in this. I wish. I don't know why Bethesda hasn't gone to the people that have modded Doom with Brutal Doom. I was just playing Brutal Doom again. Brutal Doom is like the best first person shooter ever. They need to work out a deal with developers that do that mod. I forgot the guy's name. I know he has like a, but they really should get that on consoles and PC, like an official version. PC is not really that big of a deal. But getting that on consoles, like having Brutal Doom to play on the Switch, oh my god. I would love it. I'm not a big Mega Man guy. I already pre-ordered, like I said, Link's Awakening. I got it downloaded on my Switch. Sergeant Mark, yes. Sergeant Mark. Like they're just missing out. Like I guess Bethesda doesn't want a bunch of extra cash. No, they're letting everything. Nintendo's like letting everything. They're. You have Sony censoring games and Nintendo not now. They would let Brutal Doom be on there. I'm a bigger dude. What changed in you to finally change your diet? Just because I had a wake up call, man. A friend gave me a wake up call, and it was just time, dude. Because if I didn't stop, I would have been like 500 pounds. Or dead, to be honest with you. Do you think that Sony and Microsoft would be making a mistake if they made the price for the PS5 and Xbox Girl at $699 or $799? I think it's going to be either. I think it's going to be $500 or $600. Why do I think Sony? I don't know why Sony is, because maybe they're afraid they're going to lose a market, or maybe some country will put legislation in place. Wings is back to 400, or is he down? I don't know what he weighed in before he went to. I never was really. Have a good night, Ryan. I don't know what Wings was before he got his surgery. I don't like green tea as a. I mean, it's not bad. I've drank green tea before, but it kind of. I don't know. Like, it has like a funky aftertaste to it. I don't mind it. They're not going to sell. The consoles are not going to be $800. There's no way in hell they're going to be $800. It's just not going to happen. Damn, Wings was $516. Wow, that's holy shit. I think Microsoft just has to give up on Japan. I think it's time. Microsoft just has to take a step back. Oh man, it's 2 a.m. over there. I could drink black tea with nothing in it. I love black tea. Hot, cold. Black tea, I don't need sugar. I don't need anything. I could drink black tea cold, hot. What do you guys think of Overwatch only being 30 FPS? When I made my video, I didn't know that. What do you think of it only being 30 FPS? I think Wings feeds the trolls too much. As a guy who did it myself, all you do is embolden them to go after you more. Wings, but I think he's caught now. He's painted himself in a corner, because the only reason that people watch Wings is to watch him get trolled now. So if he ignores the trolls now, whatever little user base he has left will stop watching him, because the only reason they watch him now is to see him get tortured. Well, the reason I was thinking, okay, because Paladins is 60 FPS in the Switch, and that's pretty impressive. I was thinking that they were going to get Overwatch to do that too, but I guess because it's a little more visually demanding, graphically demanding game, they couldn't, and they said, okay, let's just give them a solid 30 instead of having it go from like 60 to 40 to 45 to 35. Yes, I would play a God of War game without Kratos in if it was good. Absolutely. Thank you, Manuel, for the super chat. I know Paladins is not as graphically intensive, but I was thinking, because of the nature of the game, that maybe they would try, but no, I would not do in real life stuff. No, 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 no. No, 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 in real life stuff for Rich. Nope, 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 nope. Hold on one second. I'm seeing. Oh, of course I'll be getting the next Halo. Yes, I saw the whole 26-minute demo and it looks absolutely amazing. My only concern is I understand what they're trying to do to put more of a challenge to it and make nights more terrifying, but that your stamina when you're climbing up ladders and stuff like that, they didn't have that in the original Dying Light. I know you had a stamina bar when you ran and stuff like that, but I don't know how I feel about that. Stop going on your phone. I was on it for 20 seconds. But no, I'm kind of. I have a feeling that YouTube is going to put a stop to the in real life streaming because it always seems to end in disaster. Can I do jump? Yes, I can do jumping jacks. Am I going to do them now? No. Not really. I'm not. I mean, I'll probably play it because it has my kind of gameplay style. It's not the turn based, but I'd love to see the original Dying Light come to the Switch. I would love to see the original Dying Light come to the Switch. Well, let's see what the authorities say about Only Use Me Blade. I saw he was interviewed by Chris Hansen. So, I mean, I saw the footage of what happened, and it doesn't look good. But again, I am all for, you know, rule of law, and therefore to be a legal case instead of the court of popular. The court of law is what I'm for, not the court of popular opinion. You know, it didn't look good. Okay, I will say that. You know, but let's see what happens, and if they feel there's something legally they can move forward with against him, then we'll go from there. No, you're not allowed to stream the Apple events. They tell you flat out you can't. I'll talk about it after the event happens, but no, I'm not going to stream it because like they tell you flat out you are not allowed to rebroadcast this, and you will get a strike. Oh, I despise cancel culture. Would an event like Awesome Games Done Quick be underrated? I know I need to go to more events, man. I absolutely do. You're right. So yeah, I definitely need to do meet and greets and stuff like that. So thank you for the super chat. BizHacks, WoW is coming to the new Xbox. Blizzard rocks. They're finally bringing WoW to a console, huh? Interesting, BizHacks. I haven't seen anything either way about that, but who's got 30 live viewers? Am I out of seltzer? Damn it, I'm out of seltzer. If you have an iPhone 10 or an 11, or even if you have an 8, hell, even if you have a 7, wait till next year. wait till next year. Don't know if I'll get a review copy. I'm gonna pick it up just more. I mean, I'm not a big Witcher guy, but I'll pick it up just out of curiosity. Yes, I actually think that the Switch Lite. I'm sure they're going to count the sales together. Um, Pretty sure the Switch Lite. Is going to outsell the 3DS. I am the worst kind of streamer. Thank you. Not really hyped for any films right now. Doctor Sleep. There's a ton. Well, you got to realize with the 3DS, not only do you have the 3DS library, you have the DS library as well. Thank you, Adam. So, I mean, there's definitely, like, especially if you just want something like casually to look, but you want something that's has a little more than what a smartphone game could offer. Getting like the 2DS with like the 79.99 bundle, it's beautiful. How much for you to play? If you don't have to pay me to play Fortnite, maybe I will. I know there's a deathmatch mode in Fortnite. Is that on the Switch too? I haven't even turned on Fortnite on the Switch in ages. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Rich, your videos are awesome. Enjoy the content. Always keep up the good work. Thank you, Dom. I do appreciate that. Well, if there's 3 different accounts, that doesn't mean there's only 30 people in the chat right now and everyone else is a bot. Well, even if the PS5 is superior to the next Xbox, it's not going to be like a leap where you can make completely different games for it. You'll just see maybe a slightly lower resolution, or frame rate won't be as stable on the net. But they're both, the next Xbox and PS5 they're going to be beasts. It'll be fine. Probably, Adam. He'll break the specs. He'll come out and explain it in his like relaxing style. Yeah, I'm going to get the Sega Gen. I think I got it pre-ordered. Yeah, I got it pre-ordered. Thank you, JPS now from Puerto Rico. I appreciate it, man. Well, even this generation with the original Xbox and PS4, yeah, obviously the original PS4 was more powerful, but you could still have the same games. And now with the Xbox One X being more powerful than the PS4 Pro, you're still getting the same games. Matter of fact, I think after the stream, I'm going to play some of the Oculus Rift S. I really do enjoy it, and it's almost like I got to eat my words because I knew that the immersion would be. It was funny too, and then I had the PSVR for a while, and it was cool, but it was kind of like, I don't know, it just felt half baked. And then you had the whole breakaway box. It was so messy. And oh, you got invited to Bethesda next month, huh? Wish Castlevania series had better lore, but their story is all over the place, man. Well, I still hold to I don't think I was wrong about what I said about VR. There's a lot of people who literally were making it like we were all going to walk around with headsets on, and that was the only way we were going to game. Like they were saying, like trying to insinuate that, and I was like, no. Like there's times I absolutely love playing my Quest and the S, and then there's other times I just want to sit on my ass and play a game. That will never go away. There will always be a period where I want to, like on my laptop right here, I want to play Metro Exodus, and that's the way I want to play it. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I wonder if they will. I know they said they have no interest in making any more classic consoles. What Reggie came out and said before he retired was that They basically made the NES and SNES Classic kind of as like a there was the Wii U was already dead before we even knew the Switch was called the Switch. The Wii U was long dead, and they wanted something that people would buy in between to keep revenue up, and that's why they made the NES Classic and SNES Classic. I don't really care about themes. I mean, thank you, Roman. How many computers? I own a good amount of computers. I own too many damn computers. It won't allow you to send a super chat for 5. Really? Let me see. Lets me send them for whatever I want. I don't know. I'm not really interested in NBA 2K. I used to like basketball games, but I like actually more like NBA Jam and stuff like that. I think Witcher 3 on the Switch looks impressive. I mean, obviously you're not going to get 4K or even 1080p or even 720p visuals, but the fact you could play a full-fledged game like that anywhere you go is... Some people have sent 5, though. Very strange. I wonder if that's an issue right now with YouTube. Nah, they won't release a Saturn Mini. I don't know if it had broad enough appeal. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that game in its entirety runs. The best way to control food cravings is that there is no magical way to really control food cravings. They just, as you get used to eating less, they go away. If they made a good Duke Nukem, like if you look at, I played Ion Fury a little bit. I'm going to play it more in the Switch. Like Ion Fury is a great game. Like they could remake a Duke game like that. I bet you they will. I bet you they definitely will. The Neo Geo is coming back? You have an interview with Amazon on Wednesday, huh? You're gonna be exhausted, dude. Go pee then, Toxic. Wolfenstein Youngblood, I played it in the way they made the female characters. It had nothing to do with them being females, but like, yes, we're gonna kick some ass. High five. It was so cheesy and artificial, and I'm like, what are you doing? And again, I have no issue with a female lead. If the next 20 games have all female lead characters, that's not what my problem is. But it was like so saccharine. And like I just had to stop playing it. It was just annoying me. It's like, yes, we totally just shanked that Nazi. It's like, what are we doing here? What's going on? Like, I just couldn't take it anymore. It was such forced, cheesy dialogue. It just drove me fucking up a wall. Predictions for a Switch Pro. We're probably not going to see it till 2020 because and Nintendo is going to be smart for doing that now that everything's being set up. The Switch Pro, if it does come out, it's going to come out 2020 because it'll take eyes away from the PS5 and next gen Xbox. It'll probably be $299, and they'll make the hardware just powerful enough that it could run the same games that the PS5 and next Xbox could run. Obviously, cut down. You know, you're not going to get 4K 60 FPS, but they're going to make one so they because that's what is appealing to people. Damn, I could take The Witcher 3 on the go. Damn, I could take Doom Eternal on the go. Damn, I could take Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, on the go. Damn, if I hate myself, I could take Wolfenstein Youngblood on the go. You know, it's people like that. And it's a big selling point. That's why you see Overwatch now coming to the Switch. And when the Switch first came out, all these developers are like, yeah, nah, it can't happen. Then all of a sudden they see there's a big install base and there's money to be made in the Switch. It can happen. But if the next gen consoles have such a big power gap between the Switch that games can't be there's no possible way they can be ported, then that Nintendo's going to lose an audience. And Nintendo knows that. So they're like, look, we could kill two birds with one stone. We can make a console more powerful so the developers can port over next gen games to the Switch, not just current gen games, and we could take eyes away from the PS5 and next Xbox by coming out with a more powerful portable hybrid console. No, Microsoft does not need to fire Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer saved the Xbox this generation, man. No way. Well, I see 3 accounts that are cloning each other. Well, the Switch is definitely, if they code it properly, the Switch is more than powerful enough to run Dreamcast games. I have no issue with well, there's one reason why I have an issue. I don't like using touch controls. Like, I have Doom and Doom 2 on here. It's cool to have them on my phone. And it's the Doom experience on your phone. But, you know, it just... I literally, like, want to throw my phone across the room playing with touch controls on it. And secondly, a lot of the games... Look, if it's free to play and there's microtransactions, if they balance them out, I have no issue with it. But what was a game that I was playing that, like, I'm okay with microtransactions so long as the curve is like this and it's smooth. And in those games, there's a lot of games that have figured out the formula of, okay, it's free to play, but there's a way we can make money off of it and it's balanced. When a game just tries to shove them in your face, then it's like, no. And I have no mercy. But if it's a free-to-play game and there's microtransactions, fine. I don't really have an issue with that if you're not asking for money up front. But if you're asking for a full AAA price, then there's microtransactions on top of it, I got a problem with that. Gears of War 5 is fun, though, when I was finally able to fucking get into it. Like, meaning, like, Xbox wouldn't let me sign in on my PC. They're surprised. Isn't that what EA said? They're surprise mechanics. Carrie Holt, I had a feeling that they were I don't know exactly what happened in between them, so I don't want to talk about it. It's an iPad. This is the new Pro, and what sold me on it was that the USB-C port can be used. I have a USB-C hub for this, and you could plug everything in God's creation into it. Yeah, the Square Enix graphics things was crazy. Everything almost pretty much looked photorealistic minus her face. The face still has that mannequin thing going on. Yes, this is an iPad. I actually think that case for the Switch Lite is awesome. I think that's a big selling feature. I think Nintendo made the case like that purposely because they know that the Switch Lite is going to be the successor to the 3DS line. I'm actually psyched for that case. That to me wasn't clickbait. I know the video wasn't popular, but I kept it up because I agree with it. And it's okay to disagree with it. It's 100% okay to think that my opinion is 200% wrong. But that's just how I feel. This is, I forgot, it's the bigger size. They probably won't make an official statement, Maxwell. What they'll do is, yeah, they'll just kind of let it fade into obscurity. They kind of did the same thing with the, what the hell was it? They did the same thing with the Game Boy Advance. Like, oh, the Game Boy Advance is the Game Boy Advance is a different market than the DS. And I'm like, no, it's not. The Game Boy Advance is a portable system. The DS is a portable system. But they didn't want to. They wanted to make sure that the DS was going to take off, which it did. The DS, it wasn't the DS. I believe the DS was Nintendo, not the 3DS, but the DS was Nintendo's most successful portable ever. I think. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. But they wanted, and they're kind of doing like, all right, let's see if the Lite actually sells well. Yeah, damn, the Lite's only 10 days away. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. Let's see if the Lite actually sells well. Then we'll just like kind of let the 3DS line go off into the sunset. Jonathan Stryker, thank you for the super chat. Just wanted to say I love the Lite case too, man. Yeah, I think it's cool. That wasn't click. I swear on my kids I wasn't doing that as clickbait. I really wasn't. I think it's cool. I know there's a lot of people that disagree with me on that, and that is perfectly okay. You could think I'm an idiot for that. You're entitled to your opinion, but that's just how I feel. Do I like Target? I would say Target. Walmart, I just feel like it's like a black hole I'm going to get sucked into. I want to see if I could import that case from Japan. I'm not allowed to stream the iPhone event. They specifically tell you you are not allowed to restream the event. I want to. I'd love to. I'll make a video on it afterwards. I'll make a video discussing the Apple event, but I'm not gonna stream it. You can't. You will get an instant strike on your account. Trust me. I may live stream the news. I forgot the name of the damn game already. I just pre-ordered it today. Zelda, Link's Awakening on the Switch. I may live stream that. I think I'm getting the yellow one. I have it pre-ordered on Amazon. I may cancel. I got to see though before I cancel it. I may, because I have the two big Switches right now. And the only reason I may trade in the old one at GameStop and use it towards the new Switch, the Switch Lite. The SNES games are cool on the Switch, man. I was playing that too. I don't see myself getting a six pack. I see myself losing about another 60 pounds, but I don't see me getting a six pack. Why am I not streaming on Facebook? Because it was wildly unpopular, and I had valid people did not want me to stream on Facebook. So I didn't do it. So here I am. I've never played Nights into Dreams. I want to. I love that they like brought that over to the Switch or PC or something like that. Well, my other Switch isn't warped. I got rid of the warped one a while back, but I'm gonna get rid of the one with the one with the lesser battery life and use it to trade in. I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow. I gotta actually mail some stuff back to Amazon too tomorrow. Damn, I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Weight loss is going good. I did not see the Dave Chappelle stand-up. Did not see it. Oh, it is on Steam. His Nights? I didn't even know that. The music I used to do. Yeah, I haven't done a song in a while, man. Well, I heard Nintendo's actually making a more kind of permanent VR accessory for the Switch. Can I eat a cucumber? I don't even know what's going on with PragerU, man. I have no idea what's going on with him. Saw a couple people asking about them. Yes, I'm going to play games on stream. I just said I'm going to play Link's Awakening on stream. Where was I in 9,999? I was at EB Games at the time. I saved up working a job during the summer to save up to get the Dreamcast, and I got Soul Calibur, Sonic Adventure, and I got the Dreamcast. And I went that day right after school. And I remember I had a class. I went there, I got to EB Games, got it, drove to a class for college, and kept it in the back of my car, made sure my car was locked. I feel like that was yesterday, man. I literally remember going there and waiting in line to get my Dreamcast. And I remember just being absolutely blown away by Soul Calibur. I'm like, damn, this is what games look like now? No, EB Games was in the States back in the day. And I just started college, and I remember I went and drove and got my Dreamcast and kept it. They had like a special bag. It was like a whole big event. They had a special bag. And I had my games in there. I had the console. God, I literally, like, I feel like I'm there right now. You know when you have a memory that's so vivid, like, it's just like right in your face? It's just weird. Like, I'm like flashing back to that right now. And I remember I've tried. What was the fishing game they had? There was a demo disc. That's when that was like they still had demo discs back then. Yeah, and it was weird, man. And it was like, I was like, how? I mean, because Sega did everything almost right with the launch of that, and I was like, man, maybe. Because I remember thinking, like, how could Sega come back after the Saturn, and how many mistakes they made with the 32X, and they made with the Sega CD and the Saturn. I think I said Saturn already, but you get my point. It's like failure after failure. How could they come back with the Dreamcast? And then I got the Dreamcast. Now Sega Bass Fishing. There you go. And I remember getting, because I worked a job while I was at college. I remember getting off work at a car wash because I had school. Then I had to go to car wash. After the car wash, I went to pick up Crazy Taxi too. And I was like, man, maybe Sega has a chance. Maybe they can come back. But they just they left such a foul taste in so many's mouths and so many developers' mouths that they were like, yeah, we can't trust Sega again. Even though they did basically everything right with the Dreamcast. Facebook streaming is not happening. It was McLean, thank you for the super chat. It was wildly unpopular. So it is not happening. No, this chair sucks. I got to get a new chair. It's more comfortable now that I'm not as fat as I used to be, but what's up, the real Neon? Do you think the Switch Lite case will cure world hunger when combined with the power of cutting edge gamer? Yes, absolutely. You're watching this on the Switch? Oh shit. I mean, I know they have a YouTube app, but how does streams run on the Switch? Thank you, A10 Pilot. No, I do not drink G Fuel. I don't drink any of those caffeinated drinks. I have a cup of coffee a day. That's it. Or two, because I have a tumbler and I make two dark magic pods, and I put it in the tumbler with ice, and that's it. About 150, 160 pounds at this point. Still at like 268 ish. Depends on the mood. Then it'll go to 271. Then it'll go down to 269. Then it'll go to 268 again. I don't count calories. I just kind of know, like I've learned to. I've learned to know what to eat and what not to eat. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm thinking. I mean, I'm curious about it. I'm not excited for the event, to be honest with you. I agree with Dave 2D 100%. That I saw two super chats come in that you should wait on the iPhone this year, especially God forbid if you buy the iPhone this year for like $1,200, and then you find out they're going over to USB-C for charging and data transfer, because that'll change the game completely, and it'll make like your iPhone that you just bought in 2019 and 2020 completely irrelevant. Not alone. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Rich, love your videos. I listen to you, especially a lot at work. Would it be okay if I mentioned you in a short film I'm making? It will come out in February. Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. Thank you for the super chat, man. That's not a problem. Are you my dad, Dramp Champ? Yes, I am your dad. I'm also your uncle and your sister. Trey Williams. Would PS Now having a download feature make games not exclusives? I guess, yes. I guess, well, it's gray area because if you could only stream them like on the PC, but you could actually buy a physical copy or download the actual or do download the ones and zeros onto a PlayStation console, then I guess it would still kind of make it an exclusive. But if they let you do like kind of like what Xbox Game Pass like Ultimate does, then I guess it wouldn't be an exclusive. Am I being confusing? Probably. I'm going to be right back in 1 second, guys. I need to get some more seltzer. Be right back. Ugh. Oh, I'm back with seltzer. Opening away from my set so in case it sprays all over. And yes, that is just seltzer. There is no sweeteners. There is no artificial sweeteners. My PC light is blinking. Where's my PC light blinking? Oh, you're seeing the AverMedia capture card in there, man. Yeah, and I'm controlling my calories even more starting tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I stay around like 1,200 or 1,300. The Facebook deal was wildly... I thought about it for, like I said, about a month. And I'm thinking, okay, you know, my streams have a much different audience. So it'll be cool. Gold Pop-Tart, I was going to do that anyway. Thank you for the super chat. Chug your seltzer and burp as loud as you can. But it was wildly unpopular, and people that I know were not trolls, that were genuine fans of the show, were critical of it, and they had valid criticism. So I was like, you know what? It isn't going to work out. Me streaming on Facebook, you know, even though I was offered a deal, just wasn't in the cards. Happy Tech can actually come like this week. Sexy Coco's tough though, because I can't be that character. Yes, I mean this laptop right here. I'm gonna do a review on this too. This is a Sager. This laptop has a Core i7-9750H, which is a 6-core 12-thread processor. It has an RTX 2070 Max-Q edition, 32 gigs of RAM, a 500 gigabyte SSD, and a 1 terabyte storage drive for $1,500. So you could have a desktop replacement, and it's fairly light and thin too. You could have a desktop replacement anywhere you go. I could do video editing on that. The only thing is that out of the box, it ran a little warm, so I had to undervolt the CPU by an offset of negative 0.150. Brings up all of the... It brought up performance. It brought up in Cinebench. It went from like a 950 to like a 1200 in Cinebench scores. It runs a hell of a lot cooler. I ran the GPU runs only maxes out at the RTX 2070 Max-Q, even running Furmark for like 5 hours. The hottest it got was 71. When I undervolted the CPU, I ran ADA64 stress test for 13 hours, or just shy of 13 hours, like 12 hours and 55 minutes, totally solid. So my point being, without going totally off the rails, is that this thing is a desktop replacement, man. 4K video editing, you got it. Gaming, this is a 144 hertz monitor on it. I mean, the bezels are thick with a C. Let me show you the bezels on here. I don't remove streams from this channel. I have no reason to remove streams from this channel. I actually like Polar Seltzer, and I like excuse me, and I like Poland Spring Seltzer. They're relatively. Ooh man, I had scallops for dinner. That tasted like scallops. I don't know why I'm laughing at myself. Oh, I'm an asshole. So Polar is good. I like this, man. This is Seltzer 8. It's tart cherry limeade. And again, there's no artificial sweeteners. There's no sugar. It's just bubble water. It's just carbonated water. So there you go, McLean. Jonathan Stryker asks a very good question. Is your Switch collection digital or physical, and why? Mostly some digital, some physical. Mostly digital because it's a portable system and I could just keep it in a case, have all my games on my SD card and play them wherever I want to. However, with that being said, even though it kind of doesn't make a difference because you still got to download crap even if you have a physical game, my 400 gigabyte micro SD card is full. So I have to constantly, like if I want to play a game again, I got to download it again. And that sucks. So, and I'm not spending $300 on a 1 terabyte SSD card or $400. So there you go. Yeah, Polar Seltzer's good. You know what seltzer brand I don't like, and even though it's considered like a high-end seltzer brand, LaCroix. I think it's called LaCroix. And like their orange flavored seltzers taste like fish. They're fucking gross. So there you go, Jonathan Stryker. So Webster, thank you for the super chat. We all know GameStop is going under sooner or later. Do you think anyone will buy them out, or will they go full Blockbuster? Why would you? No. Why would you buy them out? What's the point? It's over. Like they're an outdated platform. There's nothing. There's nothing left for that you could do with it. They have an outdated business model. Yeah, I mean, there's some LaCroix flavors that are nice, but there's other ones that are terrible, man. They got some gross-ass flavors. Like, they try to be, like, upper echelon seltzer, and it's time to stop. Hold on one second. Right. Yeah, I know, man. My burps are, there's gonna be I'm gonna be burping a lot on this channel if I'm live streaming. I'm just letting you know now, because I drink a lot of seltzer and I burp a lot. There's no way, and anyone out there says, "Oh, you're just classless for doing that." No human on the planet could drink a seltzer with this much carbonation in it and not burp, unless you want your stomach to explode. Never played Sonic Forces. Yeah, LaCroix is just weird, man. They try to be too, what is the mod's question? I didn't see it. I played 2 minutes of Splatoon 2. I know Blockbuster Critic's streaming because I'm friends with him on his personal Facebook, and I saw he was streaming. He looks like he's chugging Steelwood. Could you imagine if I was chugging beer like this? Well, I'm friends with Blockbuster Critic. You guys don't understand. We're cool now, man. That shit that happened in 2013, it's over. It's done. He talks about my kids' pictures and how they're cute, and I do the same with him. Oh yeah, the bezels. So this laptop, how you get those insane specs for a good price is not that it's built like shit. It's not. But they cut, there's no fingerprint sensor. There's no, Thunderbolt port. You know what I'm saying? So the way they cut corners is, it even has 144 hertz 1080p screen. You're not going to get a 1440p or 4K screen. But those bezels are thick, son. Those are those 2013 bezels. It got bezels for days. So that, but I don't care. Like, who gives a shit? Like, if that's what makes me get those insane specs for that price, and the screen has good viewing angles, the LED lighting on it is even. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, Jesus Christ. Sorry guys. Oh man, that smells like the salad I ate. God, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life right now? I'm gonna buy Doom 64 on Switch. Hell yeah, Doom 60. It's so funny because I think I said this in a stream a while back. Back in the day, I remember getting Doom 64 and being disappointed. Like, oh, it still has like sprite based enemies, and this is stupid. This isn't what I bought an N64 for. And I remember being like in love with GoldenEye, which for its time, GoldenEye was a great game. Okay. But going back now, the game that's held up, that's aged well, is Doom 64. It's a much better gameplay, vastly superior first-person shooter to GoldenEye. You know, and it's just funny. I'm like, how did I like GoldenEye better than this? But you back then, you were like, oh my god, it has all 3D visuals, and it's so revolutionary. And then you look back now, it's like, yeah, but it runs at like 20 frames a second, and it's like barely playable. I'm not going to fart on stream. That's at least purposely anyway. That's one thing I won't do. Burps, I mean, I'm drinking seltzer. You're going to burp. I'm telling you, I have a feeling it's. I don't see how they can't, but they're going to talk to Sergeant Mark or whatever his name is, and they're going to bring Brutal Doom. Jonathan Stryker, thank you for the super chat. Thank God we can't smell your streams. Yeah, because it would smell like garlic. But they're gonna bring Brutal Doom to the top consoles. It would be stupid to not to. Stupid. Oh, there's something. Didn't Valve update their contract where you can't make your game be exclusive to another platform? I have not tried Samsung Dex. No, I have not. I have not. Yeah, but I don't know. Farts are just like burps. All right. Yeah, I kind of was tacky with my burps. They were pretty loud and obnoxious. Why did my keyboard die? Son of a bitch, my keyboard died. Did you really die? Did you really? You gotta be kidding me. Seriously? It died. God damn it. I gotta do something now and I can't see something, so I need to. Hold on. I'm not losing my. I went to go use my keyboard to see something. Do I have. Really? And I don't have a micro USB cable? That's how you know it's 2019 where you don't. There was a time like micro USB cables were everywhere. Ah, shit. This sucks. Are you micro? Yes, you're micro. You're micro. I got a micro USB. No, I'm not losing my mind, I swear. All right. Hopefully this isn't like a sketchy cable that's gonna... There we go. Oh man, it... Well, to this keyboard's credit, I haven't charged this keyboard in like 9 months. I'm serious. Oh, crap. Thank you, ABO. Ooh, there's a story for tomorrow. I thought I saw someone, I forgot about it until you guys mentioned it again. I thought I saw something on Twitter about that. Um, ooh, yeah, Valve's being so basically what they're doing is instead of being competitive with the revenue share, they're like, "Oh, we have a much bigger chunk of the market, so if you want to sell your games on here, you can never be exclusive anywhere else." They're pulling a Nintendo. I mean, I haven't read into it yet, so I got to make sure. I'm just going by what people just told me now and what I saw, but that's what it sounds like. What do you think, Webster 11234? Jonathan Stryker, yes. Thank God you cannot smell my streams because you would smell like garlic. What do you think about Sony re-releasing the Walkman but making an MP3 player with no cassette drive? I think it's stupid. Should have had a cassette drive. Absolutely. Especially because cassettes are kind of making a weird comeback too. So, oh, you can send game invites on Switch. God, I'm such an old man. I only played most. Like I was just before I was streaming today. I played a little bit of Doom, the original Doom. I was playing Doom 2 too, as well. I should say. Has Ralph contacted me lately? Thank you, Cam, for the super chat. By the way, no, thank God. Ralph has never once the cops visited Ralph, he has never contacted me again. Yeah, that's amazing. Valve. No, I did. I don't think. No, that article wasn't on that, Arnie. The article was on them, but I heard they did something with the contract. Yeah, I got a Switch Lite pre-ordered. I got a Switch Lite pre-ordered. Nah, I ain't drinking. I don't drink. I don't drink coffee past like 4:30. To be honest with you. No, dude, you don't understand how insane that got. Like, I don't even think I think I understated it in the story. Like, it got creepy. Like, why do you think I had to go to the cops? Like, I wanted nothing to do with him anymore. What do you? No, you couldn't handle his creepy. He got like obsessive, man. It was really weird. I never even have seen the guy either. That's the weirdest part. Like, he knew what I looked like. I had no idea what he looked like. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna start game streaming on here with Link's Awakening. Sorry, man. Fluke is 77. Damn, Rich. Almost missed another stream. Out walking at night to lose weight. You're an inspiration. Thank you for sharing your weight loss story. You're welcome, man. Yeah, I actually walked before the streams tonight. Got in over 10,000 steps. Let's see how many steps I got. Swear to guys, I'm not going to be on my phone again. Let's see. I got in, drum roll, 10,600 steps. Well, it's still in the crappy case, but it's going great. That video, I think, is going to come this weekend. I've done VR on it. I've done benchmarks. I've done a whole bunch of stuff. And it's pretty impressive. I mean, it's definitely, at best, a 1440. It's 1440p is its limit. Not doing any really 4K gaming unless they're older games from like 5 or 6 years ago, but modern AAA games, 1440p, 1080p, high settings, very high, ultra even. You could do VR, no problem. I tried the S on there. It works great. So thank you, Flukas. Hope you keep doing that walking. Jonathan Stricker, ever tried healthy soda? RGT 85s like Zevia. Nah, I just like seltzer, man. I'd rather have no funky stuff in my soda. I was drinking recently some diet soda for a bit, but I stopped. I'm like, nah, I don't want the fake sugar shit. So I just killed it. I'd rather just have seltzer, bubbles, and water. I got Gears 5. I have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I played it on PC. It's actually fun. It's actually a lot of fun. I want to play some multiplayer too. Probably will suck at it, but that's okay. Don't worry about it if you missed a stream. Tomorrow I'll probably stream again. You should review the 3DO. I want to review... I got to send that out this week. I think I'm going to send all that stuff out Thursday. Pop-Tart, if you're here watching this, I know I told you Wednesday, or probably Thursday, I'm going to get your Game Boys back. Still going to do the Game Boy Advance review. Still going to do the Turbo Express review. The run button on my Turbo Express gets stuck. I always like wash my hands like I'm doing surgery before I touch it. The guy who refurbished it probably didn't clean it properly, and there probably was gunk. I got to open it up. Because I'm curious, man. I'm going to unbox it and try it on Review Tech USA. Thoughts on Dying Light 2 gameplay. Looks phenomenal. Can't wait for it. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Review Gunk USA. That was good. Yes, as a matter of fact, oh crap, I was supposed to unbox them today on video. I'll do it tomorrow. I got Satisfy sent me some stuff to do an unboxing. I will do that tomorrow. And you'll see some of their products. They're pretty cool, man. They got some pretty cool stuff. Matter of fact, that's the first thing I'm going to work on tomorrow is that unboxing of the Satisfy products. They're probably going to become a sponsor of mine, an affiliate, and they make some awesome stuff. I've been using their grip, and their grip is badass. And it's really one thing I like about their grip too, because what the grip does is it makes your switch in portable mode more ergonomic, and it has like these nice rubber nubs, so you won't scratch up your switch, and it holds the switch tight, but it doesn't put too. It's easy to slide the switch in and out, and even though it holds it tight. And it won't scratch it up because it's soft rubber that grips it in. And it makes it so much more comfortable. And if you do that switch dock mod that I did, they have a case that holds the switch in the grip. So you could still have it in a case. And you could dock it with the modded case that I have and keep the grip on there. So like you never have to take the grip off. This chair is annoying. Hear it? Listen to this. Yeah, they work with Wolfden. It was funny because I was going to contact them to see if they wanted to be a sponsor of mine and to see if they want to send some products for me to unbox. And And it literally, as I was about to type them on Twitter, they sent me a message. So yeah, I'm looking at the products right now. I'm actually tomorrow gonna make a video of them. Yeah, this chair is annoying. I got to get a new chair. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. Still work with Stone Age Gamer. I got a whole bunch of products I got from them. Stone Age Gamer's great. Listen to that though. And probably because when I had this when I was at my fattest, this chair is just like, I'm done. Please, God, I'm done. Just let me die. I want to try that new 8-bit toe controller with the new analog sticks and stuff. What's up, Elizabeth? How are you? Do I have a Kangol? I just have one Kangol hat. I don't know if that's a bucket hat. Maybe it is a bucket. I don't know what the hell a bucket hat is. That would be delicious irony that I lost like pretty much 160 pounds and now I start breaking chairs. That would be my fucking luck, man. You would just see, I'll be like, because I'm probably going to stream. Don't want to guarantee it, but I'm probably going to stream tomorrow night too. And I'm just, hey guys, what's going on? Poof, falling on the floor. That would be a live stream fail. Very tired with college classes every weekday. Well, welcome to growing up. Yeah, they really came out swinging with the SNES games, man. They have a lot, just there's so many good ones. But what's with Brawl Brothers though? Out of all the beat 'em ups they could have had, have Final Fight 2 or 3 or have something else. Why Brawl Brothers as the beat 'em up? I was just it's not bad, but it's not. It's super mediocre. You know what I mean? Today, YouTube recommended me your face reveal for 2012, yet it doesn't notify me of new videos. Yeah, I don't get that. I gotta get a new. It's not as because I still have an editor. I'm not editing the videos, so it's not that I'm sitting as much. But sometimes I'm recording videos, and I'll be like, hey, blah 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 blah, and it's like, ah, what? The chair is just screaming. Yeah, dude, I was when I was pretty much at my biggest when I made that. When is that new River City Girls game coming out? Is that already out on Switch or no? I looked today, I didn't see it. You got to watch my Stalker video, and you will understand. What's up, Tanuki? I'll probably end the stream at 9:30, I'm thinking. I should run some benchmarks tonight on that budget PC I built, or I'll do it tomorrow. I got to start writing numbers. Have a good night, Dom. I don't know if I'm just going to do synthetic benchmarks, because MSI Afterburner is a pain in the fucking ass. So I'm thinking I'll probably do a bunch of CPU tests like Blender and Cinebench R15, Cinebench R20, and then I'll run like 5 or 6 synthetic gaming benchmarks from AAA releases. Because I just don't want to. I just don't like MSI Afterburner. It's not a user friendly piece of software. I know how to use it. I figured it out. I know how to do the benchmarks. I know how to do the in screen display, but it just has a shitty user interface, man. Joseph Borgs, hey Rich, love your vids. Haven't missed one in months. Even if I'm not interested in the topic, your personality brings me back every time. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. So that's the thing, and I see like other guys like Bitwit and stuff. They don't use MSI Afterburner. So I'm like, because I was like, oh man, and I'm like thinking, oh maybe I have to use MSI. But then I see like Bitwit doesn't use it. I think Jay's 2 Cents doesn't use it. They just kind of use like look at the average. Like I think Jay's 2 Cents when he did his budget build was just like, hey, look at the average frame rate on ultra settings. It's like 60 something FPS right now. It's great. And I'm like, maybe I'll do that. Like, why am I going to kill myself with MSI Afterburners? Afterburner, not Afterburners. Would I go over to Mixer for $1 million? Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm out. Of course, any of you would too. I'm not even saying that defensively. I'm just saying, hell yeah. Why not? Yeah, there's people outside in my office probably talking. You hear them. Shirtless, no. I'm not doing a Note 10. I refuse to do a Note 10. There's no fucking headphone jack. I ain't getting no Note 10. Well, what I'm saying is, like, I'm just going to use some built-in benchmarks from games, man. I'm going to do like a whole bunch of CPU tests, like Blender, R15, R20, Cinebench, and a couple other ones. Then I'll do like 5 games with synthetic. I'll do like Shadow of the Tomb Raider benchmark. I'll do. I'm trying to think of some other game. I have them all downstairs too. I'll do like Far Cry 5 benchmark. I'll do. What is it called? Insane Brigade or Strange Brigade benchmark. I'll figure out a few others. I have a bunch of them. I'll show me playing some VR. Because it handles VR a bit great. Thank you, Dankster. Yeah, man, and that build I did, minus the case, those parts are still badass. And actually, the processor, the Ryzen 5 2600s, now you can get it for like $129. If you won the $500 million lottery, what would you do? Probably still what I'm doing now. I mean, I would still do YouTube. I enjoy this. Like, I mean, I may not do like the daily news as much, but I would still do YouTube. I would still do news topics. I would still do reviews. Like, I did them for 5 years for free, basically. I made a little bit of money starting in like 2011. Or no, I made a little bit of money with that guy with the glasses, like a couple $100 back in like 2010. I'm fine with that, Jonathan, so long as when they come out with batches of new games, the games are good. Thank you, Darla. If the games are good, I don't care. Like, say they miss like 3 months, but they come out with like 20 badass SNES games, it's fine with me. Which Ryzen 3 do you have, Chulp? Do you have which generation? JB, thank you for the super chat. What will you do if you hit 1 million subs? The same thing I'm doing now. It won't really change anything, man, unless like my views go up like, 500,000 views a video, which it probably won't. Thank you, Cracker Jack. I appreciate it. It's kind of like saying, "Hey, Rich, what are you gonna do when you get married?" It's like it'll be the same as it is now. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna change anything. How did I lose my virginity? I'm not going into how I lost my virginity. Yeah, you're gonna. I mean, you're probably already being chump. I don't know what GPU you said you had a 1050. You're probably already being bottlenecked. Not with a 10. Not with a 1050. Not with a 1050. But if you're looking to upgrade the GPU, I'd also upgrade the CPU. The nice thing about Ryzen is that you can um, go to third generation on the same socket. I mean, I wouldn't put a 3900X on a entry level first gen Ryzen motherboard because it doesn't have the voltage regulators to handle that. But you could get like a 3700X. Subgrowth comes and goes, man. Like during like last holiday season, God, I was gaining like 3,000 subs a day, 2,000 subs a day. Then it kind of like stopped in February, and then I was actually kind of just for a while. Then they went back up. Now it's kind of trickling. It goes all over, just how it is. What do I plan to do after I'm done streaming? Probably going to run some benchmarks on that so I could start work. Or I'm going to look at like what benchmarks. So I'm going to probably put a list together of CPU benchmarks, GPU benchmarks. I'll show some VR gameplay, and that'll be it. What's going on, the Bell? Yes, I've went Black Friday shopping. It's not fun. I have went Black Friday shopping, and it's not something I recommend like ever. What was the first video game? I'm not sure exactly what the first was. The first memories I have, obviously, is the Atari 2600 playing like Pitfall and Berserk. I also have a lot of memories. I remember my dad when Coleco was going belly up, or the ColecoVision was, they were basically getting rid of it. Am I done with all of my seltzers? Jesus Christ, basically. I remember playing Donkey Kong on there and Donkey Kong Jr. and not Command. Was it Commando the game? It was some game like Commando. Commando was Capcom, but there was some game like Commando on the ColecoVision. I remember that. Horrible ass controllers that the ColecoVision had too. Yeah, like if I do shopping, man, I'll just go online now. Like, why go out early? Like, those days are gone. Like, what are you gonna do that for? It's crazy. Yeah, I've played Mega Man X a lot. That was actually one of the few Mega Man games. That and Mega Man 2 I played the crap out of as a kid. I remember playing Mega Man 2 with my uncle. Game, remember that game being, it's still as hard as shit. I remember my friend Tom, we both got the Super Nintendo. We were in fifth grade. It was 1991 going into 1992. So Christmas of 91, basically right when the Super Nintendo came out that fall. We got it for Christmas though. I remember going to hit, and remember I don't know when exactly it came out, but I remember playing a lot of Mega Man X at his place. Yeah, that video was fun. The SNE, I got to make more. The problem is that they're very time consuming, and my channel is mostly based on current event gaming and tech news. But that's why I've been slowly trying to bring reviews back, because I'd like to do more videos like that, man. Where I could make higher production value videos. Like, I love doing that PC video, but that's a lot of work. You know, and it's not about the work. I love the work and it was fun, but that was a 13-hour day. And I had a film guy here doing camera angles and all the other stuff. Like, again, I love the work, but, you know, when what sustains my channel isn't that, but I'd love to kind of like transition over where I'm doing like Scott the Woz kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that shit. I know I'm capable of doing it. Anytime I made a video like that, they were wildly, not, I wouldn't say wildly successful. That's an exaggeration, but they're successful. Like my Sega Genesis video, or of course, hey Siri, open YouTube. So let me see, like my ViewTech USA Sega Genesis flashback, I think. Oh wow, I was a lot fatter there. Oh boy.
Does anybody know if Fat Boy's actually going to review something?
Whoa! Yeah, that video is almost at 200,000 views. Yeah, man. This video got demonetized too. It pissed me off because I had the classical music in the beginning. But yes, I watched Sesame Street. But those kind of videos do well. Like my Sega Genesis versus Super Nintendo video did great too. But the problem is that that would keep me away from doing news for like a week at a time. You know, it's a tough call, man, because I want to do more shit like this.
Regurgitate news articles. If I wanted to read about the news, I would just go to N4G, duh. I bet you this fat bastard sits home all day and eats Oreos dipped in Crisco. Must be nice to just, sit in front of a camera for 10 minutes a day and be able to make a living off of it. What a fraud. Mom!
You want another music video from me? Yeah, that was the Act Games one. But the videos do well. But, I don't know. I got some thinking to do about that stuff. I have not seen the new movie. Oh, God, I've got comments like, yeah, what's in the intro there? Yeah, of course. That's why I did it. That was a fun video to do, man. I got to do more stuff like that. That was a real fun video to do. Maybe I'll do a video like that when I get the new Sega Genesis Mini, kind of make it a sequel to this with not copyrighted music. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go run some benchmarks now. Thank you for coming through for a couple hours. It was fun. I'm probably going to do this again tomorrow night. If I do it again, you'll see an announcement in tomorrow's videos. Thank you for coming through, and I got some more work to do right now. I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and I will see you tomorrow with videos and probably another live stream. Have a good one.